this is Ronald Long with Talking Squirrels, a middle school ministry podcast, and this is Sunday Squirrels. This morning was kind of crazier than usual because my wife is still dealing with a herniated disc, and so I had all three children with me this morning, which makes for lots of fun, but also a crazy Sunday morning. So here's how we got going. We had our students coming in to practice at 8 like normal, and it was fantastic because I had another new adult coming to help me out on Sunday mornings and be a leader, and so I got to talk to him. It was really great to have that one extra adult in the room all day. It was very nice. We had our new song that we were doing called Burn Like a Star, putting that into the playlist. One student said they didn't like it, but it's okay. I think it's going to be a good addition to our set list. And then we also did Good Good Father. It was another song we were working on. Two games that we played today were letters and the most common sense. Now, letters is in the show notes. If you get that, you can play that with your group. It's a super quick game where you just divide your group up into teams and say the team that comes up with the most letters or the most word that starts with this letter in 60 seconds gets a point or 1,000 points for every word you get, or whatever you want to do there. So we played letters, and then the team that won that came up on stage to play, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about this game called The Most Common Sense. Now, maybe you've seen The Idiot Test on Netflix, and for obvious reasons, I can't call this game The Idiot Test, but it's totally it's a ripoff from that, youth group approved. Super chaotic, really fun, and really crazy. All right, so I'm going to explain that just real quick. The idea is that they have 10 seconds to answer a question. The question is supposed to be a little bit misleading, but they've got 10 seconds to ask a question. When they answer the question, they get as many points as seconds they have left times 1,000. So if they get the answer, and the answer is correct at 7 seconds, they get 7,000 points, right? And so on and so forth. So that's what they get to do there. It was chaotic and crazy, and the students had a blast with it. I'll explain how you can get that game in a little bit. Then we played our two songs, Burn Like a Star and Good Good Father. We did our bumper that we've been doing and went into our series called Praise, talking about the song Give Me Faith by Elevation Worship. That was a really good lesson. We talked about the man who Jesus approached and tried to say, hey, your disciples can't heal my son. They can't get the demon out of him. Why not? And then I love the guy's response to this when he tells Jesus, if you can do something, do it. And Jesus says, if you can, anything is possible if you have faith. Man says, I believe, help my unbelief. And I really think that's like the big purpose of this song that we were doing and we're adding in called Give Me Faith. So we broke that down. We talked about Give Me Faith. We talked about having faith, understanding that God's doing something in our lives that maybe we don't understand why He's going to do it. But He is doing something, and then trying to say, can we understand why God is doing this thing in our life? Then we did 4 mini case studies, which again, I've really appreciated doing that. I think it's been really helping my students kind of get the main point, which the main point of our lesson today was, when you doubt, ask for faith. Now, when you doubt, ask for faith. And I think that was really helpful and really cool. So here's what you need to do. If you want the game, The Most Common Sense, share this episode of Sunday Morning Squirrels and make sure you tag Talking Squirrels. I'll know you've shared it, and I'll send you the link as soon as I see that you've shared it. It was a hilarious game. It was tons of fun, video-driven, super crazy. I'll even put in a sidekick file for you to keep points with, which you can try out for free for a month if you click the link in the show notes as well. Hey, that is our Sunday morning. That's what we did. I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday morning. I am running around like a crazy person, but it's always a blast. I love my job. I love middle school ministry. We'll see you guys next week.